Hi everybody, I am back with another video. This video is about Cardi B and her $5 tickets for her concert seats. Now, I think a week ago it came out that Cardi B was canceling all her concerts because of her having surgeries and not healing properly, so she has to cancel her concerts. And the fact that she's losing a lot of money. When I first heard it, I was like, I will wait before I give my Pixi viewpoint, because that didn't sound altogether all the information. So more information has come out about the $5 concert tickets. And she can't even fill up the concert for $5. So what am I seeing from this? I'm seeing her overnight rocket success to the stars has ran out of momentum, and it's coming back down to earth really fast. And I think a lot of that may be so because I don't think it was one. She has too much to say about black bloggers, black YouTubers. One in particular, the owner of the Shade Room, she called her a disgusted pig or something. And then she jumped on black bloggers for making money off of negativity of each other. My thing is this: everybody is making money off of melanated people. Everybody was making money off of melanated people, specifically ADOS, African American, Negroes, sharecroppers, because I was born in the fields. I was born in the cotton field. My mother picked cotton. I grew up in the cotton fields. And then the farm machinery came in when I was 6. And therefore, I can remember everybody standing there looking at the tractor in the fields, watching their jobs go away. Wasn't told. Just went to work one day and they didn't have to work. They stood there. So everybody went home. But there was still other work to do. There was still other farm work to do. Picking cucumbers, we did that many years. Picking potatoes, harvesting okras, string beans. Everything you think of. I grew up in it, so I'm still here to talk about it because I can remember as far back as 1 year old so far of what the world was and how things was and what I grew up into, where I grew up. I remember all that, like yesterday. So, with that said, with the black community all and what all the black community encompasses. Everybody was and is making money off of us negatively more so than positive because positive black community don't sell. Only a negative. Unless you playing sports or music, unless you're into sports or music, you are talented and you are in that I guess you're in that outlier that I just watched this crazy movie called The Line, or Above the Line and Below the Line. I stopped watching it because to me it looks like a pedophile movie. Old man with the young boy. As soon as I saw that, I was like, not. I think it's called Minefield. That's a definite minefield thing. I'm not, I have no desire to put in my mind a 71-year-old man hook up on a dating site with, I guess, 18-year-old boy and whatever, however that road, that's some kind of dating. I'm not trying to put that into my mind. But anyway, with that, I see the black community as a whole and everything it encompasses it is below the line. And everybody else is above the line, live the best life as far as money goes, and everybody under the line, live whatever life they can afford, not getting the best. So, in that sense, when it comes to making money, Cardi seems to think that only she and other persons like her that's above the line gets to make money off of the negativity of everybody who is considered under the line. But those under the line is shamed, guilted, considered immoral, whatever the words that people use to shame us into making money off each other, be it be beef, be it be negative news, be it be gossip the like the gossip with Wendy Williams and her husband, be it there's certain negative situation that we may not talk about because I see the black community consciously uniting and understanding what we need to do to live our best life our way and not have to answer to anyone that programmed us to be robots in a world we are we are what's the word I'm trying to use, make sure that my thing is up. We are, I guess, commodity. We are consumers. We consume things is the word I'm trying to use. We are consumers. We generate revenue, but we have no control of our revenue, even though we generate all the revenue based on our talents and skills, creativity. But only certain people above the line think they are the only ones who's supposed to make money off of those under the line, such as the black community, and as well as other races of people that are also below the line. But with those races, they could become above the line, like that movie was. He was born, but he was born and raised below the line. But when he turned 18, his parents, I guess, got to the place where now they are above the line. So at 18, he's above the line and he can learn it all, whatever. But but we, so black people, I guess the black community, the black bloggers, black media, they're figuring out that this is how the money is made. Instead of us being slaves, the robots programmed to keep everybody above the line rich, where they don't have to work. But those below the line have to work. They have to work hard just to survive. Now it's not about surviving. It's about living your best life. We're in, I guess, what they call Aquarius. We're in a completely different spiritual area now. We're in an era of love and compassion. We're not in that time before 2012 when everything was barbaric. Everything you did to do right was used against you and you can never succeed. But now, since 2012, all the things that we used to do to try to live our best life, we go back and do it again and we're successful. As long as you're doing things legal and you're doing things right. And one person's right may not be another person's idea of right. And one person's wrong may not be another person's idea of wrong. But what's wrong to another person may be right to me. And what's wrong to me, I consider wrong may be right for another person. So there is no right or wrong way of living our best life. So that's why we're here. We come here to live our best life. We all have a mission. And once we find out what that mission is and what we need to do to succeed in carrying out our mission, whatever our mission we are, whatever our mission is, everybody have a different path in life. My life path is 7. I was born a 7 year. My birthday is a 7. My name is a 1. My birth name is a 1. And I'm 3 sevens, so let's see what the third 7 is. My universal year, I was born in a 7. My birth date, life path number is a 7. And the third 7 is, I know there's a fourth 7, but I always remember the 3. I have a hard time remembering the 4th. But what's the other 7? My name. My first name is a 7. My first name is a 7. My universal year I born is a 7. And my birth date life path is a 7. So those are my 3 sevens. And then there's another 7 I'll add it up twice. It comes to me, comes and goes. And my whole birth name, first, middle, and last is a 7. The name I was born with. My married name is a different number. But so I'm seeing what my mission is here, what I'm here to do, and I'm still figuring that out. But I'm carrying it out as I understand it and I learn it, gaining knowledge, doing research. You know, and I learned some new stuff today that I didn't know, so now I got to research that and learn about that. because it is a part of my life mission. And back to Cardi and her $5 tickets for her concert. Nobody seems to be buying, and she having to cancel concerts because her tickets are not selling. And this girl, JT Stallion, whatever her name, something Stallion. Now they're in a beef. So they were saying, because some weeks ago, a person was mentioning that he wanted to, because I'm all over the place. And some of Pixi all over the place in everybody comment section, everybody channel. You know, just being me. And he mentioned the fact that Meg Stallion, she's an African American and she should, and it's her turn, to replace Cardi or whatever. Me, I don't take sides and I don't really care about the rap because I don't listen to rap. But I'm like, okay. So that's possibly what's happening with this beef. Cardi is momentum, her rocket to space, has lost momentum and is coming back down to earth fast. And Meg Stallion seems to be the next rocket that's taking off. And she's taking off and that's what I see with this situation with Cardi and all of this stuff that's suddenly happening to her. She'll probably still be getting certain things, but buy a lot of tickets, that's a whole lot. That's my problem. When Monique was down, Monique tickets, at least her tickets, so her at I was on Groupon. Sold for more than that. I think her tickets like $24 on Groupon. But they canceled it and they gave us all our money back. Once I get money back, I don't care. $5? I would not pay $5 to go to a Cardi B concert. But it's crazy. But anyway, this picture I'm showing here as I went to it's a daycare. It's an adult daycare where my mother goes during the day, to hang out with the other ones, to the other elderly ones, instead of being at home in the house all day, whatever. She gets to go there during the day. They give them, I don't know if they give them breakfast, but I know they give them lunch, and they have a devotion time for them. They have games. It's a lovely place, and this is the the day room, fun room, whatever room it is. Because she was doing the devotion the weekend to see her, so weekend she said we can go around here in the room to the right. And this room has a lot of antique stuff in it, and I took pictures of, and I thought I might share this moment at the daycare center with my mom, and I would do this video with this picture as the backdrop to what I have to say. But anyway, that's it for this video, and I will be back with another video and more Pixi life perspective. Bye.